Welcome to KSP. Today's episode we are going to send a Courier spacecraft, all tucked away in this nice lovely fairing here, to go to Minmus Station to pick up a bunch of science which has been collecting in it, and we're going to bring that science back home to Kerbin for studying and analyzing and all that other fun stuff, so I can actually get credit for it. So, who is our intrepid pilot today? Why don't we use that new guy that we picked up? That'll work good. I have about 44 days worth of consumables on board. He'll just dump the waste products overboard if you run out of space. I used to think that that was a requirement to have storage for all that stuff where you ran into issues. It's really not. So without any further ado, let's get this launched with our new Kerbal that we picked up from rescue mission. So I actually bothered to do some aerodynamic work on it, not that I needed to, but just because I could. I also have, if it's not obvious yet, I have Chatterer installed. Hopefully that's not going to be horribly irritating for everybody to hear. I turned the volumes way down on it, so it should be fairly balanced with everything else that I got. Huh, it still wants to overheat, even though I have this tank here instead of this big tank. It's bigger. Doesn't look like he's enjoying the flight too much. Looks like he's a little scared. Like he doesn't want to go back up into space today or something. Probably a side effect of him being stranded up in orbit for God knows how long. And here he is, only a few weeks later after coming down and getting some R&R, and he has to go back into space again. It's probably like, why? Why did I draw the short straw? What's up with this, man? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what to tell you, man. That's just how the cookie crumbles for you, isn't it? Oh, there's something I totally forgot to bring on this flight, and that's a transmitter. This thing has no comms. Well, minor oversight. One of my kids wants to come into his room. What, Ashley? What is it? Aren't you doing schoolwork? You're done? What, you want to see what I'm doing? No, you're just checking on me? What you gonna ask me? You want ramen? That's not good space snacks. Here, let's see if you jinxed my flight. Awesome. Yep, that was the point. So yes, I'll do ramen. Go ahead and shut the door. Surprise guest appearance of my almost 8-year-old. She likes playing KSP. Or she likes watching me play as KSP. When she plays, she just tends to make really tall rockets that topple over on themselves and blow up spectacularly on the launch pad. She thinks that's just the best thing ever since sliced bread. I obviously have not been doing a good enough job teaching her. They're supposed to go up and not come down immediately. And oh well. Kids are funny that way. So I think I fixed the staging order for my shroud and fairing, so when I detach them they're not going to explode spectacularly all over the place, but we'll see. Oh, he's chill now. He seems to be okay with stuff now. It was just the ascent part that scared the wits out of him. Maybe he had a mass driver incident, and that's how he got stranded in orbit. I don't know. Well, I'm going to have a lot of orbital velocity for this one, because I have a very shallow ascent. Let's go to 100,000. Let's go 120,000 so I can time insert a little more. There we go. I could actually below the shrouds now if I wanted to, I think. Consumables are looking good. Pitch over in anticipation of our burn to circularize orbit. So yeah, as stated, this is supposed to be a Minmus trip. I should have plenty of Delta V to get there and back. I don't need much Delta V to... Plus, if I'm short, I can just tank up at the station a little bit and then call it a day. Yeah, see? That's how it's supposed to be done, I guess. Okay. I love these nighttime launches. It's probably really difficult for people to see what it is I'm doing, but it can't be helped. Alright, so... let's go ahead and make that fully 120 kilometers all the way around. I think so. Okay. Now that's done. Minmus is a target. I could have done a burn there already. Bummers. Okay, I need to go down. Like so. Oh, twitchy, twitchy. Twitch, 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 okay. I have 611 meters per second left in the stage. That's not enough to get me to Minmus. But it's close. See, practically there already. So we'll go down. So yeah, this is our Courier spacecraft with a docking adapter lapped on top of it. Because I don't have any small docking ports on the station. So I gotta make do. What do we got here? We'll swing that around. Alright. Very good. Very good, very good. Now let's go ahead and plan out the surprise moon encounter. We'll have to complete the rest of the burn using the engine, the second stage engine. I like that. That's like a direct collision with Minmus. Sure. I do have some little OX stat panels on for power generation purposes. And then we'll see where we stuff the life support gear once I get rid of the stage. Lock that in. I'm going to start the burn 45 seconds before the node, because the other engine I have on my upper stage will not be powerful enough to do this burn by itself. That's okay. So yeah, another piece of debris left in my urban orbit. There's my canisters. This little 80-bit engine only makes 20 kilonewtons of thrust, but hey, I only weigh like 4 tons, not even that much. Yeah, not even 3 tons. Let's go ahead and bring up our attitude. Make sure we're pointing right at the node. Yeah, Yes, yes, right at the node. Pretty much had it already, huh? Because this is a bit offset, it's a bit hard to see it. I did bring extra mod propellant for RCS just because I will be doing docking. I want to do it right. Hey, where's Minmus? Hello? Here we go. That's a collision course with Minmus. Perfect. And hey, I still got 1.1 kilometers per second left in the tanks. Wunderbar. But it's like a, I don't know, full couple days trip worth to get out there. That's a day. It's 2 days. It's like 5 or 6 days to get out here. So obviously you can't do this on just a single capsule without additional supplies. Yeah, I'm going like 10 days here and I still haven't reached it. Okay, so I will want to burn, if I can see my node. There we go, that's why. That's not right. I want to do radial out. So let's set up radial out. No, I want to fix inclination first. Wish I could plan a maneuver. Oh, there it is. It's really twitching right now. Hello? Okay, that sets us up for equatorial orbit with our station. Oh, I know why. Okay, let's go ahead and radial out some. Match inclinations. Match all that fun stuff. And when we get... Actually, not, let me fix my inclination now. Fix it the other way. I want to shove my intercept down a bit. Yeah, like that. It's more or less lined up at the station itself. Kind of. And then I can actually do radial in just the other way. So my orbit just touches the station's orbit. Kind of. This is kind of the theory I'm going with here. Is I want to just... Yeah, no, I have no idea if it's actually going to be there when I get there, but we'll find out, won't we? So I've been dealing with stomach bug for a while, actually. It's very irritating. Okay, now would be a great time to slow down. Now would be an excellent time to slow down. Okay, so now I'm gonna... It's gonna speed ahead of me. I'm actually curious what my... Okay, so that's my closest point. Okay, so now if I do that, BAM! What happens if I just burp RCS just a little bit? Oh my gosh, that's really twitchy. teeny little adjustments, and I'm gonna get a nice intercept. I mean, I have it on fine control here, and it was, yeah. Alright, well that's good. That's a great intercept. We'll take it. So I do one little orbit. Unfortunately, my two buttons here are smashed together here, so I gotta figure out how to move the void button, but I don't know how to do that, so I'll just do it with both of them coming on and off at once. But I got 34 days worth of supplies, so I can always tank up again before I leave. Let's do this. Now my frame rate's gonna go completely crazy here in a minute. Yep. Yep. What, Katie? That's back my phone? Okay, thank you. Okay. Plug that in here. Multitasking with a parent as a parent. So obviously my frame rate dropped because I am within physics distance of the station. We can get out of map view now. The station's close enough to smack into. So let's burn off some of the speed. Okay, and then we'll burn a little bit towards the station. We can fix that with RCS. Now notice I have lots of RCS thrusters on this thing because I want no trouble at all docking. So we will... yeah, I don't even need much of it all. This thing weighs hardly anything. I could probably land and take off with RCS alone on Minmus. Well, I probably don't have the fuel for that, but anyway. Let's get close to our target. Let's see, where am I coming in at here? I should be coming in on the other side. The lander's on the opposite side, so this actually works very well. Notice I have my RCS controls in fine mode because that's a bit overkill for what I need it to be. Yeah, 8 thrusters on something this small is pretty killer. Spectacular. Oh no, the lander is on that side. Okay, no problem. Let's go that way some. And we'll swing ourselves around. Once we get within sight of the clamp, we'll set that as a target. It's looking hunky-dory cool now. Let's go ahead and slew you around so you're by the ladder. It's down there. And let's just let the clamp magnets do their thing. Like that. Yay! We're playing. Okay. Now we got fuel left in this thing to suck over? Yes we do. Tank you up so you can make the return trip home without any issues at all. Okay. And now we will get our pilot out. Of course he goes flying off the station. Why wouldn't he? So he got stranded in orbit around Kerbin the first time. I had to go rescue him. Take all that data. Alright. So let go. Okay, now I'll switch camera angles. I'll hit V. I'm in chase mode. And so now I'm oriented so I can get to my spacecraft door properly. I was messing with aviation lights. I just downloaded that. I have it installed actually, but I'm not sure if I want to keep it because it really bogs down my frame rate when the lights are on. And I already have a suboptimal frame rate for this. So I'm thinking I will not just control from here. And let's dock. Okay. And so we leave the station behind now. We've pulled a lot of the data out of the Minmus Station core, and we're going to go home with it. So let's go ahead and point ourselves prograde. Hey, perfect. I have no chance to hit the station now, right? Yes. Bye, station. Majestically sailing off into the background. It's a good send-off for it. Alright, so we want to get home. So I'm pretty sure if I do a kick-out burn here, that will... It ain't free return or anything, but that's okay. I have lots of Delta V to spare. This happens if I swing that around some. Still ends outside the moon's orbit. Oh, that's a little something there. Surprise moon encounter. We go lopsided. So basically I want to burn this away pretty hard. Best I can get. Okay. Alright, so 37 seconds and an hour and some change. Alright, screen rate went up because I'm no longer within the physics bubble of the station. Hooray. Full power to thrusters. I'll fret around with some more maneuvers once I get clear of Minmus to see if I can get a good aero brake going on at Kerbin. And that'll wrap it up for this episode. Might do some inclination changes also since I'm a little bit inclined with respect to Kerbin. But I'm above the plane anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter too much. Okay, I'll kill that. Okay, so what do we got here to deal with? I burned radial in, what happens? Yes. Burn radial in. Let's do 45. Yeah, that's good enough. So what'll happen is I'll blow off my service module and my docking adapter, including any extra monopropellant. And then I'll have just the capsule and 2 radial chutes. So we don't need to do that yet. What's up, Ashley? You giving me a hug? Here, hugs. I like hugs. Hugs make the world go round. Okay, I am seriously inclined. It's alright. I can fix that fairly easily enough. Depending on how good this aerobrake is, I should be able to have my my apoapsis inside the moon. And then I'll have enough life support time. I can fix that orbit. By adjusting my inclination as I'm coming back down this way. So I think this is the further point of the orbit as opposed to like right here. So let's speed this up for the sake of time. So I'm still outside the moon's orbit, but now I get a moon encounter, which I do not want. So now I'm inside moon's orbit. This is good. So yeah, this will be a little bit longer than of a mission I want, but I kind of want to line up my inclination so I can get back to KSC, okay. Alright, so since the moon is on the equator, I will set up a maneuver here. We'll go up. Yeah, that looks good. That looks decent. Okay. I gotta wait 2 days. This is not a problem, because I have 28 days worth of stuff. And then, ideally, I should be able to do a burn back over here by the crater, and then that should shoot me down to make a crash landing or some sort of splashdown by KSC. I don't want to pass my maneuver because it would kind of be a pain to have to redo this again. My screen is very busy with remote tech. Lines everywhere. Okay, 20-second burn. So at 10 seconds we were going to hit the throttle really hard. Oh, I must be in the sun shadow. Nice. Oh, perfect. That's a nice screenshot. I don't always get those. Fortunately, I'm not using a lot of life support or electric current to maintain life support. Okay. That's pretty inclined. In fact, I could fix it if I wasn't totally certain. Okay. That should set me up for getting back to KSC. Now, my only question is, will I get home? Let's do 45 kilometers again. Roughly. Time to accelerate a whole bunch. Get slammed in the atmosphere. Time to accelerate some more. Not sure how he's communicating on chatter since I don't have comms, but oh well. Not a big deal. It's fairly stable. So a lot of parts up here makes a lot of drag, I guess. Although I have some parts down here, so I don't know. I like how it says electricity remaining on the station is -6 days. It's like, no, it's really okay, guys. It's fine. Hi, babe. What you doing? Gonna play some more Destiny? You're eating. My lovely wife has entered the room. Try to be quiet. I'm trying to get a return trip from Minmus calling. Oh, you still need a charger for now. You're good. It was plugged in for a while, so it should be okay. Beeps. I say screw it and do a breaking burn. So that's an hour. And that's an hour, so that's roughly... okay. I think I need to kick out my AP just a little bit. I want my spacecraft to end up ahead. Let's do 20 minutes ahead. No, let's do 30 minutes ahead. Although I'm still in atmosphere. Fun. The time it takes me to swing around again, I want KSC to be ahead of me. That makes any sense at all. Yeah, see? Just like that. Now, if I really wanted to be silly, I'd go like that. So push my PE into atmosphere more. Kind of brute forcing it down. Stick with that, see what happens. Oh yeah, it's really going down now. Let's see if I got this right. I don't know if I did or not. Plenty of Delta V left. I got flames yet? No? Really? I'm disappointed. I thought I'd have flames by now. There, that should Still no? Still nothing? There we go. We're coming down now. We like it or not. Right over KSC. This little engine's like, I can't do it, I'm too small. I'm a little midget engine. It's like 10 times better than the little ant engines, the Helvey ones. Ah, make it happen. We'll just point ourselves down. It doesn't like that too much. Yeah, we're gonna miss. But at least we'll get recovery. And we're not terribly far away. Hey, what's that? Something's down there. Oh. Mike, my parts. I wonder if I left something down the tran... Huh. I have a shuttle there waiting to take off. But it must be a probe. Island airstrip relay. Perfect. All this lovely science data. So you want all that data. And this mission didn't cost me a whole lot of money, so that's a good thing. He waved. He's happy. He's like, I get to come home again, yay! Nice gentle splashdown. Alright, let's recover you, see how much we got. I hadn't bothered counting it up, so it'll be a surprise. Oh yes, I had 1,500 science off of that. Not much funds. So yeah, that was a pretty good return. So now I can pick one of these two final technologies and I'll be done with it. I think just because we're going to do the 1,000-point KW rocketry pack here. Now I can go anywhere. Well, I could go anywhere already, but... Yep, that was it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.